Hey, if you're joining, I am going to be doing a yoga flow this morning. It is Monday morning. I don't know if y'all feel like I do about today, but it's Monday. It's kind of overcast outside, which is a little nice. It's supposed to rain. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to start in a seated position. So you can sit however which way you want. You can do fire logs, you can do whatever. You can sit with palms facing up. I even got for today, because we're going to do some strength training, I got my stretch band today so I can show y'all what you can do with this as well, along with some weights. So if you want to get started and join the meditation, sit in a seated position, palms facing up, gently closing your eyes, and just really being in the moment, really just feeling out how your body feels today, how you woke up, how each joint in your body feels, waking up your body with some slight movement, maybe stretching the neck out, rolling from side to side, feeling that tension maybe in your upper neck, your upper back area, and just, being one in the moment, opening up your mind to being so authentic, so real, so in this moment, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, breathing in what we want to take in for today, what we want to be its intention. Breathing in and then slowly releasing out the mouth like waves crashing, setting free any of that stress, that tension that you're feeling in your body today that you woke up with, any negativity. We do not need that today. Anything that isn't serving us, we're going to set it free. We're going to be intentional about being so real with how we are today. Starting our day with gratitude, thanking the world for being so present, for giving us this ability to be present and to be able to experience the wind on our back, the sun on our shoulders, just being able to be here, right now in this moment. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, setting your intention. Being able to be here, right now in this moment. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, setting your intention. And every time you let it go, just think of releasing something. Release anything that isn't serving you. All that's released and set it free. And you're just setting the pace for the day. And then when you're ready, gently open your eyes, and you're going to go to all fours here in this pose. Just doing some cat and cows, really stretching out, elongating that neck, and just really being one with your body, feeling how it feels. How does your body feel in this moment? How do you feel? Being self-aware is, how does your body feel in this moment? How do you feel? Being self-aware is the first step to success. Be so real with how you feel that you know what steps to make changes to fix the life. And we really play feeling this pull from side to side here, pulling it out to the side here, holding it here, waking up your abs and your middle section on this side, and just feeling the stretch. And going back to some cat and cows, we're going to thread the needle. We're going to stretch out our lower back. So you're going to lift your right hand high to the sky. You're going to tuck it under, feeling this twist in your lower back. Then you're going to put your right hand down, lifting your left hand up, feeling the twist in the lower back here. It feels so good. You can even hold it here for a moment, just doing the twist thing here. And then I'm going to turn my mat sideways. We're going to start with this stretch band thing. Now, this stretch band is really great for a lot of things. Now, these are clamshells. This is great for stretching out your hip area. You're going to put the band above your knees here. You're going to go on your side and you're going to open and close. It's going to really tighten and work in this hip area and this knee area, where sometimes if you struggle with lower body or hip pain or whatever, you're going to want to strengthen it by doing these exercises. And the stretch band does other exercises that are intentional and purposeful as well. So we're going to do 15 on this side, and then I'm going to show you another exercise. You're going to do 15 on the other side as well. But in between, I will show you what else you can do. And you can really feel it working that inner area of your leg when you use the stretch band. So you're adding another layer of dimension to your workout here with this, doing 15. And then we're going to switch, and I'm going to show you how you can do another exercise as well. Because I always say warming up your body is essential, and sometimes I switch it up between yoga and this. Sometimes you want to switch it up, confuse your body, so you can be more in the moment with your body. Then we're going to flip to the other side. We're doing 15 on this side, and these clamshells are really great. You can get these stretch bands anywhere. You can get them on Amazon, whatever. They're pretty awesome, I'm not going to lie. You can get a pack of them, and you can do like different leg things. Right now my son kind of struggles with, he plays basketball. He needs to strengthen his ankles and his foot area, which barefoot shoes are the way to go, regardless of what people think or they tell you. Barefoot is going to strengthen and allow you to use all your foot muscles and your ankles. You're going to want to make sure you're stretching the Achilles tendon, of course, and your calf muscles, because they will get tight if you're not used to it. But just think of everything that you're using. Your body wants to have the perception with the ground. So when you're not having that perception and you have like this much height on your sneaker, or a heel to toe drop where your toes are not level with your heels, which some people don't understand the concept of zero drop or barefoot, but it's basically, we've always been barefoot our entire life, and why would we place this false comfort underneath our feet is the concept. So we're back to this clamshells. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to take off the stretchy band, and we're going to go sideways like this, and we're going to lift our arm up, and then we're going to lift our leg for 10. You're really going to feel this in your hip area if you're sore or you're weak in this area. Lifting your leg for 10, really feeling it in the hip and the glute area in this pose. So eventually you will get tired, I'm not going to lie. This is a great warm-up, but really just knowing all these different things you can do to strengthen your hip, your leg, your glute, your knee area, because a lot of times the bottom part of your body, trying to think, oh, okay, so it would be this side, because the bottom part of your body gets neglected. Let's not lie. A lot of people know all these arm strength exercises to do, but do they know the lower part of your body to do? Do they know how you can strengthen your glutes, your legs? And they say a predictor of living longer is how strong your glutes are and your legs. So it's good to know these exercises. So we're doing 10 of these on this side, and then gonna switch and then release, and you're gonna feel really sore, but you're gonna put the stretch band on this time and do the clamshells again on either side. So pulling this band up, and if you never felt it before, you're definitely gonna feel it tomorrow. So you're gonna do 15 on each side of the clamshells with the stretch band. So you're really stretching out, you're really working your inner hip area, your knee area here. Make sure the band is above your knees. And like I said, you can do different tensions in the stretch bands that come with it. And what this really does, like I said, is strengthens different muscles. You always want to switch it up in your body. You want to be able to be mobile and have those those areas where you have strength in, and areas you wouldn't even think of that you are building muscle strength in is important. For 15, I don't even know what number we're on, to be honest. So I'm just gonna flip because I think I did 15. I'm feeling it also on the back side of my leg, my lower part. So you're gonna feel it there as well. So then you're doing 15 on this side, and these clamshells are so good. And if you're doing the clamshells, you can always do it if you don't have the band. Without the band, it might not be as much crazy resistance, but it has some benefits as well. So you can do any of my exercises without the weights or the band. So just keep that in mind. So we're doing 15. I think we're at 9, maybe. I don't really know. Maybe closer to 15. Who knows? 14 and 15. And I'm gonna take this band off. Well, actually, I'm just gonna lower it a little. I'm gonna show you another exercise. I might not do that much of it. So you put this band around your lower legs and you're going low. You're going from side to side for 15 on each side. But what it's doing is it's also causing you to work the muscles in your lower body as well, your thighs, your hips. And having this band here is showing you a different way to approach it. And it's adding that extra tension in your lower legs, your thighs, your hamstrings. And you can feel it if you're bent at the right level. And then we're gonna take it off, taking a break here. And I'm gonna go back to starting yoga with the side stretches. Now that I did those warm-ups, we're gonna go do some cat and cows transitioning, and then we're gonna go into a downward dog. So just really elongating your neck, tucking your neck under. And then you're gonna do a bear pose here to wake up the rest of your body, your upper body, your shoulders. Your knees are hovering above the ground. You're just really in this pose. You're gonna go to a downward dog. You're gonna walk your dog out. It's your first time today in this pose. You're gonna feel the stretch in the back of your legs. You're gonna sway from side to side here, feeling your hips stretch. And walk your feet to the center of your mat. You're gonna do a half lift, forward fold. You're gonna stand tall, side bend to the right, feeling the stretch in your left side body. Center, side bend to the left, feeling the stretch in the other side. Clasping your hands behind your back, a mini back bend. Forward fold, feeling this stretch, the back of our legs. Feels amazing. Woo. Then I'm going to do a twist, left hand to the ground, right hand to the sky, gaze follows, feeling this stretch in our lower body, grabbing this right big toe, pulling it out to the side, feeling this stretch in our left hip area. It feels amazing. Releasing, right hand to the ground, left hand toward the sky, feeling this stretch or twist in our lower back, left foot to the sky, feeling this pull on our right side. Probably feels like a lot if you did those stretch band moves. And then a tricep push-up, then back to a downward dog. Walking out your dog here, just really being intentional about this pose. Each pose has a purpose, a meaning, a reason. Then we're gonna go back through to those side bends on either side again. Walking halfway up the mat, half lift, forward fold, standing tall, side bend to the right, feeling the stretch in our left side body. Center, side bend to the left, feeling the stretch in our right side body. And then back to the middle, mini back bend, clasping your hands behind your back if you want to. And then a forward fold. And then just holding it here for a moment, feel the reversal of blood flow. Then you're gonna do the twist. You can grab your foot out to the side if you want to add that in, but not really necessary. Whatever your body's calling you to do, you do. And then to a vinyasa push-up. And then back to the downward dog. Then we're just walking it out here, walking our dog out in this downward dog pose, just being intentional. And then we're gonna walk halfway up to do a chair pose. So with the chair pose, we're gonna lift our arms in front. We're pretending there's an imaginary chair behind us. And we are going to grab these 10-pound weights. We're gonna pull it behind for 10 here. You're still holding the chair pose. You're pulling your arms behind you with the free weights. And you're just really feeling the stretch in your arms. It's strength and yoga, and it's sculpting you as well. You're feeling the back of your arms burn in these poses. You're just really holding the chair pose. The chair pose you can hold even if you don't do these weights. So keep that in mind. Then we're gonna release. We're gonna go through a vinyasa into a downward dog. just really doing the tricep push-up. Then back down. Woo! And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift our right leg high to the sky here. We're gonna tuck the right leg under, doing a fallen star here, feeling this stretch in and twist in our lower body. Then we're gonna go put our left hand down, doing a push-up with that leg crossed underneath. Then we're gonna lift our right leg high, stepping our right leg through. Pivot and plant your left, putting your right arm overhead for a reverse warrior, straightening this right leg, putting the right hand down, left hand toward the sky, triangle pose on this side. Then feel this amazing twist. You're gonna put your left hand down, right hand toward the sky, feeling this twist, reverse triangle pose. It feels amazing. If you're not doing it, you should try it. You're missing out. Now we're gonna do a dragonfly twist. You're gonna put your right hand toward the sky, left hand kissing the ground, gaze follows, feeling this twist in our body. Then we're gonna bend this left leg, stretching out our right leg in front, feeling this stretch and pulling your toes toward you. Seated half split. It's amazing. Then we're gonna do a gate pose. Right hand overhead, left hand down, feeling this stretch in our right side body. Then back to a downward dog or vinyasa, which is a tricep push-up. Thank you for the likes. If you want to share out the live, feel free. Any of the above definitely helps. Left leg high. So we're gonna stretch it under for a fallen star on the left side, right hand toward the sky, holding it here. Then we're gonna do a push-up from here, lifting your left leg high, stepping it through for a reverse warrior. Left hand overhead, then left hand toward your left leg for a triangle pose, feeling the stretch in our right side body. Then we're gonna slowly do this reverse triangle and tell me it doesn't feel amazing in your body. Reverse triangle pose on this side to a dragonfly twist. So your right hand is going down, your left hand toward the sky, feeling the stretch in your back and your leg area. Then you're gonna bend this right leg, stretching out your left in front, pulling your toes toward you for a seated half split. Then gate pose. Feeling the stretch on your left side body here. Feels amazing. And then back to a downward dog or vinyasa to transition to the downward dog. Just taking 3 breaths here to reground yourself, to be more intentional about where you are. Right here, right now. Yoga gets you to the present moment, focusing on your breath work. And it does such a good job that even if you came here stressed or anxious or whatever, your body is telling you to calm down because you're going through this flow and you are so intentional about it. You're gonna lift your right leg high, you're gonna step it through, you're gonna do a half moon pose on this side. So your left hand is toward the sky and your gaze is up at your left hand and you're just engaging this left leg here, just holding it here. And then you're gonna cross this left leg over the right for a seated pose here. And you're just gonna hold it here for a moment. Then we're gonna eventually reach out and grab this left leg here out to the side for Padangusthasana B. So you're gonna pull it out to the side here, holding it in this pose. If you're wobbling on your right foot, you are strengthening those muscles. And then you're gonna grab your left leg behind you, leaning forward for dancer pose. And then release. You can do a standing split if you want, where you lift this left leg high, you're stretching out this right leg. It feels amazing. And then vinyasa or a downward dog to go and repeat those poses on the other side. So you're gonna lift your left leg high here. You're gonna step it through for a half moon on this side here. Feeling this stretch, this extra lift on your right hip area. Feels amazing. And just holding it here for a moment. And then you're gonna cross this right leg over your left. You can always do temple dancer where you pull your elbow into your right knee where you twist. But I'm just gonna hold it here, and then I'm gonna grab a Padangusthasana B where you're gonna grab your right leg and pull it out to the side, but you're holding it here. One hip side will be tighter than the other. My right hip is definitely feeling it today. So I'm gonna grab my right leg, pull it out to the side for Padangusthasana B. I'm just holding it here. Then I'm gonna release, grab my right foot behind me, lifting my left arm out in front for dancer pose, then transition into a standing split, and then back to a downward dog after you do a vinyasa or whatever. And then just really taking 3 breaths here to reground yourself in your breath work. Yoga does such a good job of being intentional about the current moment. And once you get up and moving, it's so real, so surreal. You place such a high value on your breath work and being present and being authentic, setting go anything that doesn't serve you so you can make space for yourself. That's what matters. So you're here in this downward dog and just taking a few breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and trying to think of what we're doing next. We will be lifting our right leg high. We're going to do a half pigeon on this side. So you're going to cross this leg in front. You can do this half pigeon even if you're not even doing the yoga with me, because it's a great pose if you're sitting at a desk. If you want to take a breather, and this leg will not necessarily be parallel, you're going to lean over it as far as you can go and just really holding this pose here in your body, feeling how the stretch feels. And then we're going to go back up to the downward dog after that and lift our right leg high, and we're going to step our right leg through to the front, crescent lunge, lifting your arms overhead, holding it here, and then twist to the right, open arm twist. Your right arm, your gaze is at your right hand, and then you're going to clasp your hands behind your back, leaning over your right front leg for pyramid pose. And from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some free weights, and I'm going to do it's kind of like a pendulum for airplanes. So you're going to lean over, and you're going to do 5 of these, barely touching your left foot to the ground, and you're going to lean over, then lift up for 5. And I'm using 2 10-pound weights. You can use whatever size that you want for these pendulum swings. They're great at strengthening your lower body, your glutes, and your hamstrings. Your calves are going to feel it too, so feel free to jump in. And I think that was 5. And then from here, I'm going to go into a plank pose, holding it here for a moment till I transition, then back to a downward dog. Lifting my left leg high, going into half pigeon on this left side. It's going to feel completely different than your right side, so just be self-aware of that. And just hold it here for a moment. Just let it get in, sink into your body. This half pigeon pose is great. You sit at a desk all day. You're stretching out your inner hip area. You are really setting the intention. Feels amazing. And if you want, you can reach behind and grab this right foot and stretch out the top of your thigh of your right leg as well. So you're holding this half pigeon. Then we're going to go through and do the crescent lunge and all those poses on the other side. So you're going to lift your left leg high, stretching it up, stepping it through, crescent lunge on this side with your right leg in front, twisting open to the left. Then you're going to clasp your hands behind your back, leaning over this left leg here. Feels freaking amazing. I can't even tell you how amazing this pyramid pose feels on this side. This stretch is amazing. It looks so simple, but it is more than simple. So then the pendulum airplanes on this side for 5. Remember, slow and making sure you're focusing on engaging and being intentional with the pose. It's easy to fall out, especially on the side you're not as toned in, or because one side will always be weaker than the other, and the left is definitely weaker than my right. And I'm definitely feeling it after doing those clamshells earlier if you were joining. But yeah, so we are on the 4th And then we're gonna go on to the 5th. And then I'm gonna show you a fun trick if it works. I mean, I don't really have the same weights I used upstairs, but I'm gonna take some extra 5-pound weights. I'm going to step on them with my heels, and then I'm gonna do it further back so y'all can see. Woo. And then going to step on it. Then I'm going to tell you that we're gonna do 5 of these, or see how it feels. Where you pull down, pull all the way up. Oh, feels so good. So with the weights, you can actually work a different part of your legs or your hips. So, and you can even keep them straight, or you can bend them. It just depends what part of your body you want to tone. So just keep that in mind. But ultimately, and you could even do this, but adding the extra height with the free weights can make a huge difference. So keeping that in mind. But anyways, we're gonna move into some yin postures, which means we want to slow down our heart rate. We want to stretch out all that stuff that we just did. So what we're gonna do is one of my favorites. It's cow face pose. You're gonna cross your right leg behind your left. You're gonna lean over, just feeling this stretch. And sometimes you won't feel it right away. You're just gonna lean over it, and it's gonna ultimately stretch this right leg. And if it's not doing something for you today, just switch it up, do a different yin posture. Not really that serious. And just really give your body time in these poses, because you rush it, it's not going to do a good job. And then from here, you can do the reverse, cross this left leg behind, leaning over, just really stretching it out, really feeling the movement in the body. And then I'm gonna go into my broken wing pose. So basically, you're gonna put your right arm out, and then you're gonna roll over on this side. It's gonna stretch your shoulder. So you're gonna roll over using your left leg like a kickstand, your right arm clasping behind you, and just really holding it here. It feels amazing. Now, if you're not doing this, remember how to do it so you can do it later, because this stretch, this broken wing stretch, is stretching out your shoulder area, and it's gonna be great if you carry tension and tightness in your upper back. Trying something new, trying the stretch out, being real, it's all there. So just hold this pose here and just see how it feels in your body the longer you hold it. It's magical. I won't lie. And as you're staying in this broken wing pose, you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. You're releasing all that negativity. You're setting yourself up for success for today. You're setting the intention. You're being so real with who you are that that's all that matters today. All that matters is being your authentic self. And nothing else matters more in this world than authenticity. Let me tell you, you can fake it until you make it, but your real version will show up. So you're gonna put your left arm out for this broken wing on this side, and you're gonna roll over and use your left leg like a right leg like a kickstand. Your right arm is crossed behind you. The level that you have this arm at will determine the depth of this broken wing pose. So remember that. You're just holding it here. But yeah, so you can fake it till you make it, but at the end of the day, if you are not your real self, you're gonna 100% not be able to deliver. It's gonna show through. And if you're masking your entire life, it is so draining. It will show mentally and physically on your body. It'll take its toll. And I think a lot of us don't understand that we can fake who we want to be, but we will not really, this is Cobra here, we will not really succeed, or will not be who we really are. We're not going to have success or happiness in life. So just keep that in mind. So we're just doing some cobra stretch right here. And then from here, I'm gonna reach behind, grab my feet for a quick floor bow here, just stretching out this upper back, waking it up, and then releasing in a moment, just holding it here for a few seconds. And then release to either side. Woo. And then from here, what I will say I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do an open butterfly here, stretching out this hip, this area here, and just swaying from side to side, doing some somatic movement in my body, and then gently starting to close out the practice with a meditation. So you're gonna put your palms facing up, open to receive, and then placing your palms facing down, open to seal in your practice. So whatever works, works. And then just gently closing your eyes and just being in this moment, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, setting free anything that doesn't serve us, making space for ourselves, knowing that we cannot give back what we do not have within us. And we cannot be intentional if we do not know what our authentic self is. So when we set the pace for the day, we remember that we are who we are. We cannot be free to be who we are unless we let it go. We let it be, we set it free, and we are able to be in this moment. Presence is what is needed to be yourself. And if you're storing all this stuff in your mind, your body, physically, mentally, you cannot be able to be who you are meant to be. You have to free it, let it go, and send it away. And I think we hold on to things that do not need to be held on to for so long. So breathing through the nose, retain, 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 release. Do that a few more times. Set your intention for the day. Start each day with gratitude and be so real that it's so hard to find a way to not be yourself. Authenticity is where it's at. Gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining my yoga flow today and strength training. I really appreciate it. Feel free to follow me, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Namaste.